Alright, we're beaming. Hey y'all, this is kind of like a little bit later in the day. I just got back from my quarantine runway walk. This is kind of my soft glam, no makeup look. Let's get in the video. All right, so this is my bare face. I just decided to just go rogue on my face today. To get started, I already put this on. I do the Snail Essence Power Essence there, and I love this serum. I actually just ordered the, I think it's the moisturizer version, but it comes in like a pot, and I think it's just like a little bit like heavier of a situation, which I feel like I need. So when I first start off, I do the essence, and then I do some sunscreen. This is just like a little trial size that I got from Dermalogica. I just noticed that when I have this, it doesn't break me out in any certain way, so I really like that. I'm gonna take my handy dandy Vaseline. I mean, who can't get enough of this? I'll bring you in a little bit. Hello, we're doing makeup. Okay, I just wanted to do this video because I kind of just wanted to do my version of what I think like no makeup is. Especially when you're 30 and you have like under eye circles like this. You just need like a little bit extra help. I honestly feel like you need to wear less makeup. That is just me personally. That's what I found kind of works best for me. To start off, we're gonna do foundation. I've just been using this Wet n Wild. I've been waiting to go to Sephora because I still, I got this, the Bare Minerals Matte foundation, and it's powder. It's not the right tone for me. I don't know. I like it, but it like looks perfect at first, and then then after a while wearing it, it just turns like pretty yellow, so I don't really like that. And this is honestly just like, I found this at the drugstore. I think Jamie Page talks about how much she really likes this one, and it's just like, it's so cheap, and I don't know, I've just been using it because it's just really, really easy. Really simple, so I like this one. And this one is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation in Classic Ivory. I'm gonna put it in places I need, so down the nose. I always like to put things like straight here and straight here, because I have like a little bit of discoloration like around my eyes, around there. Take a beauty blender, moist beauty blender. Honestly, like using less foundation, just because I feel like as you get into your 30s and I mean, to me, I just like, all my pores are just like opening up and very apparent. So I kind of just try not to put makeup in this area, except for like on my nose. I feel like it's not as bad. I kind of just like avoid this area as much as possible. And then the center, I really don't like to put too much foundation in my forehead. Eventually, kind of towards the end of my process, I kind of just take this and I have like two kind of like larger wrinkle lines. So I usually just kind of like take my finger and kind of like melt that out. Uh-oh, my neighbors are gonna start working out soon. And they're loud. Since I can't really get those to budge, then I am gonna take this Nars concealer. What is this? Which kind is this? Don't know. I just attacked my face, so that's what you get. Thing I would do a little bit here in the corners, and I kind of drag it over to this side. Blend it with your finger is way better, just around your eyes. Definitely is for me. I can't just like put on like super drying concealer. And kind of bring it down. I'm like really smushing that into that where it's like really the worst. A tiny little bit here as well. I feel comfortable with this amount. This would just be my base. Looks just like skin, but looks a tiny bit more perfected. We'll do eyes. Probably do this Roen palette. Hello. And this is the eyeshadow palette 75 Warm. But yeah, with these colors. And I'm probably gonna do a little bit of these ones. But first, I think I'm actually gonna do a little bit of this just in the inner corner. It's just like just a Hoola bronzer. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that Hoola bronzer, and I just have these like little like Eco Tools brushes. Wait, I want to get another brush. Doesn't tell you. I don't know, it's just like a little bit like lighter and fluffier. I like that one. Let me take some of my brush off. Just wipe it here. Just want to diffuse that out. Taking a little bit to the other side. And wipe stuff off. I've seen a lot of people like kind of flicking always like up to the eyebrow. Or you know what? I think I actually am gonna take this one and this one to smudge. Tap that off. Now I'm just gonna darken up the line at the bottom just a little bit. I never really go in more than like the middle part of my lid along the line, because I feel like it always makes it elongate if you don't bring it all the way in. And just keep piling that on a little bit. It's something. It's something to make you look like you're a little sultry. It's a little sultry, but just not too sultry, like where you're just like at the market being like, hey, to no one, because we can't talk to anyone at the store. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this one, obviously, maybe, obviously. This makeup is for just looking good when you're like sitting on your couch and you're reading a book. You're reading White Fragility because you're sitting in the sunshine trying to get some rays because it's not that great to go outside right now. Okay, let's do eyebrows. This is the 24-hour brow setter. All right, I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna like slide it all over my brows and just fluff them up, baby. That looks good to me. Let's do the other side and I kind of slide. Let's see. Here we go. I don't like to have a super blocky brow. I don't know why. It just makes me look like crazy if I like draw my eyebrows in all crazy. So I normally just kind of just do this. I mean, I've definitely tried to like draw them in, but I feel like I just look like a caricature or something. We'll go back through with the brow flick and then kind of just kind of get the tiny little like pieces that are peeking through. I'm gonna do some mascara. Take my Tweezerman eyelash curlers. My eyelashes are pretty like stick straight. I get like right under there and I just like kind of pulse it up a little bit and kind of like push them around a little bit. Okay, and I do it again. Well, I'm just doing my mascara and stuff so my brows can set a little bit better. And then I'll go back through and kind of add little pieces to them, little paints. Okay. This is a mascara I've used forever. The Falsies by Maybelline. Definitely a favorite, and I always use waterproof mascara. If you have stick straight eyelashes, this just keeps them up somehow. I know it's like a beach to get off, but it's worth it because I feel like when you have elongated eyelashes, it just makes you look like you're awake. It's so gloomy out today. What is going on? This is summer. Okay, so yeah, I mean, can you, like, what the heck? How do I live without you? How do I live without that? I won't. I haven't since I was like 16. I've been using these since I was like, somehow I figured out too when I was like a baby is that I needed waterproof mascara to make my eyelashes stand up. And ever since I've known, never buy regular mascara, get waterproof mascara because your lashes will fall down. Let's do some cheeks. I mean, this is my like cop out. I do the MAC, the So Natural Glow Play Blush. This is great. This is, I heard about this from Jamie Page. It's good with like my skin tone, and honestly I just wanted something that looked natural and something that had a little bit of like brown in it, and this honestly works for my bronzer and blush. I've like never really been a bronzer person. It always makes me look kind of like dirty, I guess, and I'm sure it's just the way I'm applying it and I just don't know. I'm gonna take this Ulta Beauty cheek brush. Alright, so as we get older and things just start, you know, this, I'm gonna just add this around here really high. I like to do things high because I can't bring things down here because it just makes my face look like it's falling down. It's already falling down. I just love to pile this stuff on. It's fantastic. Alright. Woo! It's got a little bit of sheen. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know. I think if you're trying to do a no makeup look, this is it. It has like some sheen in it. Taking like 3 dabs, and I'm just gonna like, first of all, I want to put some on my nose. Put some underneath my nose to kind of make it, I don't know, it's kind of like cutesy, but honestly just like, it makes it look like my nose is more like pointy, I guess. This brush for this, so I'm gonna just do a little bit more. I don't know, this is just the best blush for looking like you have been in the sun all day. Like, it looks like real sunburn. And I'm just gonna like just take whatever's excess and like just kind of blot that along too under here, so it doesn't look like you have like white from the concealer. Just kind of blend that. Alright, we're beaming. I'm not a highlighter person. Maybe it's just because I'm like an oily person. I just don't have like a highlighter that I like truly like or love. I like have like the Becca one, and I don't know, let's try it. Oh duh, I almost forgot the brows. Alright, I'm using my Glossier Brow Flick. This one is in brown. Alright, I really don't do more than that. I don't want it to be like all blocky in there. And at this point it just looks natural. Like literally natural. If I don't do anything else, I might just do a line there to kind of end that. I like to like pinch them, and then I want them to pinch and then curl down. And they're so uneven. add like a little bit of a wing for that one. Ooh, I like that. That looks cute to me. Okay, baby. Last but not least, let's do lips. Wow, can you tell it's my first makeup tutorial? Yes, you can. This is the Becca Champagne Pop. Just cult favorite, I guess, and that's why I got it. I just want like, I want like nothing. I want zero, like not really any of this, but I wanted to put some of it on. Can you see that? I kind of don't even want you to. Okay. Lips. Alright, so I'm going to use the Nars Precision Lip Liner in Capita Ale. Like, I don't... There we go. So I always start off kind of like, if I'm even doing this at all, but doing a... bringing it up on my lip, because as we all know, when you're turning 30, things are going down. Even like I feel like my bottom lip still has like some pout in it, but my upper lip is losing it. I'm just gonna bring that up there, kind of fill it in a little bit. I like the lines to go down kind of on the sides and like have it come up higher. I don't know, I just think it looks like a like a, I don't know, like a kissy face. I want them to match basically, so even though my bottom lip is bigger, I kind of just want to like leave it the same, not overdraw it. I just got the Revlon Matte Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. I'm just gonna rub it together. I'm gonna take a little bit of this overdrawing off a little bit. There we go. Anyway, and then so I'm noticing in real life, it's kind of like look a little fake. So I'm just kind of patting that out. I still can't find like the perfect amount that I like. There we go. Oh, and I do want to take some of this bronzer blush and kind of just put it around my forehead. Just do a little bit of color around. I have to go into another room soon because they're playing volleyball. Oh, and last thing I want to do is add some powder, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in medium. I think this is honestly a little bit too dark for me, but it was a Christmas present, so I just use it. Alright, you guys, well, this is my look. Alright, well, let me know what you think. See you later. Bye. Oh, you thought I was done? It's time for happenings. Let's talk about 13th documentary made by Ava DuVernay. Ava DuVernay is a Black female director. She made 13th, When They See Us, and Selma. She makes sure that her production team is full of as many women as there are men. She also makes sure that people of color are in the room and getting opportunities. She's incredible. So 13th is about the US correctional system. By the way, the 13th Amendment is where the Constitution abolished slavery. Except for punishment of crime. Y'all, the US correctional system is a heavily monetized system. Private prisons need to be at high capacity to make money. The US correctional system is legalized slavery. I'm not saying get rid of all jails and prisons altogether. As of many people I listen to My Favorite Murder, I know there are really bad people out there and there needs to be some place for them to go. But letting some go, like an example, old marijuana drug charges or non-violent offenses is a step. So the moral of this story is call, email, contact your state's government to request that eligible inmates be released due to COVID-19. Love y'all.